guys. Here we go. Check this out, dude. This is your rumors. All right. This is the corner. You got Ryan. You got Chubbs here. I'm BP. You catch me on Facebook at BP or at the corner or at Bill Parsons. Catch Ryan Harsh on Facebook or Chubbs Justin Ripple. I'm sorry, on Facebook. We're gonna get right down to the news and rumors, you guys. First off,
he's got a lot, by the way.
Yeah, I do got a lot, man. But WWE, if you guys remember back in April, they fired a bunch of people. They fired a bunch of people. Well, this week on SmackDown, they rehired Billy Kidman. Billy Kidman is back at being a producer for the show. So that was one of the rumors, all right? Miro, and also this other rumor, now this is the next rumor, as a matter of fact. Miro, he has AEW debut on AEW this past week. Some people are considering that a big disaster. Like a lot of people thought that it actually sucked. I don't know if it's because they put Miro with the 3 ass clowns that they put him with in the middle of the ring. I think Miro myself was bigger than the whole Kip Sabian thing and Penelope Ford. I really do. Rusev, I think he should be in a different storyline. I do. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I think that's what they're talking about when they're saying Miro's AEW debut was a big disaster. Plus, he actually did get hurt because we talked about that. So, what do you think, man? I don't know.
For me, I think it's just dealing with this pandemic, really. I think it has a lot to do with what they can do and who they can use. I could see people being upset because of what you're talking about, the fact that he is a bigger star.
Right.
I just think right now, with the way things are, that might be the best the best they can do.
They have to film with somebody.
I'm not saying that he's gonna stay there.
But like you said,
I guarantee he won't stay there as long as he stays with
I doubt
WWE and there's some of their crap, because I really think AEW, when it comes to storylines, can do a lot better.
I believe so too.
WWE.
I'm just curious, are we getting a Miro Day or anything?
See, Miro Day like Rusev Day. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. What do you think about Miro's debut, dude? I don't know.
I think it's underwhelming, but right now any debut is underwhelming. You only get 500 fans in the stands. I mean,
well, at least AEW has fans. Of course, you know, Raw and SmackDown's been using their Thunderdome situation there, but
it is rumored and the fans that they did have were chanting his name. You could hear it.
Speaking of that brings me to the next rumor, you guys. Florida enters the 3rd phase of reopening the state. So this gives a lot more options for WWE to bring back the fans back, even though AEW's already beat them to it.
I think they need to just copy AEW and do the outdoor venue.
Even though, is that here he just said? Even though Vince McMahon claims that he was going to be the one first to bring the fans back, you guys. But Tony Khan says, fuck you, Vince, it's me.
Tony Khan just didn't give a shit.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I think what they need to do is kind of like the Browns just recently did their game. Have group tickets, up to 6-8 people. They can sit together, put those people in the front row.
Right.
Sell those seats together to groups of people.
And separate them around the arena. I don't see why you can't do it right now anyway, until after the election or after everything's over with.
Thing I never cared for. I don't care for it in the NBA playoffs. I don't care for it.
Yeah, even Ellen DeGeneres, if you guys know who she is, her show, she's got damn TV cameras all over the damn place now for fans. Because her fans ain't there. Which, the only reason I know that is my wife. She
knows. Sure. He watches it religiously. He's a big Ellen fan.
But, it just, with the Ellen show, I mean, how many fans does she really have? And not being mean here.
No, yeah, I get it. But it's not even really a comparison when you're talking about a big arena. Because all she had was like a little studio compared.
I mean, how hard would it be to put like 50 people in there? And they can make just as much of a difference as...
Right, exactly. I have to agree with that. Next up, you guys do remember Melina was supposed to be back sometime this week, either Raw or SmackDown, okay? Well, apparently we already know that she signed a contract with Vince, right? But now Vince is trying to keep her return a big secret. It's not a big secret, Vince. We all know she's coming. We know she's there. You know what I'm saying? You're an idiot. So why? How are you going to be? How are you going to keep Melina's return a big secret when you already put it out there? She's coming.
And then
This coming from the same guy that has somebody in his company that leaked the photos on doing a championship.
Oh man!
You didn't
There
want
go.
people to know about. So,
Exactly.
That actually doesn't surprise me that much. It just
the
makes
surprise
me
is
laugh.
going to be Johnny Nitro is going to come out of retirement, and they're going to have Eminem back, and that's going to be
Johnny
great.
Nitro, you mean John Morrison? Is going to be going with Mercury. You mean Mercury's coming out of retirement?
Oh, yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah, it was
That's what you meant, Mercury. Joey Mercury.
Yeah.
I know what you meant. Anyway, next up, you remember the woman in the silhouette?
Yes.
The one with the high heels?
Carmella.
Yeah.
Well, they're saying it's Carmella. Everybody's thinking it's Carmella. But it's one of three people now we're hearing. Carmella is one of them. Next one is Summer Rae. She's been training to come back in the WWE ring. And the next one after that is Eva Marie. So you got them three women. Could be this woman in high heels.
Isn't this person blonde?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Pretty sure
Summer
it's-
Rae is blonde.
She's a
Carmella.
Carmella. I've seen.
I don't know. But
Unless she dyed her hair. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. They all three of them could dye their hair.
I don't know if you've seen it, if you guys talked about it, but one of the promos they had somebody spotted one of Carmella's tattoos. Now she just was the person that filmed it. They might throw the curveball later on, but
Well, then it might be Carmella. Then you might have got it. Now, unless they do bring back Summer Rae and or Eva Marie.
let's try to get the picture and post it. But
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody caught one of Carmella's tattoos on film.
But either one of these three women are supposed to be this blonde chick that showed up. So there you go.
If
That-
Summer Rae's coming back, put her back with Fandango and Breeze. That'd be great.
Well, what if they put? Wouldn't Eva Marie take? Oh, she was a Mandy. What would they Fire and Ice? What are they? Fire and Gold. Fire and Gold or something. I don't know what the hell they're called. But all right, next up, the rumor NXT guy that's coming back. Remember, a former champion, NXT champion's coming back to NXT. Guess who it is, man? I found out who it is. It's Bo Dallas, man. He's coming back to NXT to somehow have some kind of big role.
Speaking of Bo Dallas, didn't their dad just get fired?
Yeah, IRS is no longer with the WWE. We talked about that. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, so if you guys know, Bo Dallas, he is Bray Wyatt's brother. And he's supposed to
I'll
come
be
back.
honest, I was hoping it was my boy. Because Vince
Yeah.
is dropping the ball on my
Yeah.
boy.
I've heard a couple different names. I've heard Bo.
Okay.
I've heard Robert Roode.
I totally forgot about Robert Roode. He's hurt, man. He's back.
And I can't think of the other person. But
Samoa
I've heard
Joe?
three.
Glorious. Samoa Joe is no longer on the announced team no more for SmackDown, so it could be Samoa Joe.
Could you imagine him feuding with Balor again for the title?
Man, didn't Rude feud with Balor too? At one time, oh, I forget.
Briefly, I think. Not for long.
And I
Because I think he got it and ended up getting hurt there. And
I think
then
Balor dropped it to Joe and then went up to main
Okay,
roster.
now this is where I have to turn the page, guys. Now I have to go from the very top
Like
and beat
Bob
myself
Seger?
down. Yeah.
Bob Seger.
Turn the page. This is it right here. This is where we're going to start getting interesting here. Becky Lynch is set to return to Raw. All right, before she has the baby, to set up a segment. They want her on TV for a feel-good moment to bring Becky back. Okay, listen, she's still pregnant, but they're going to bring her back in the ring. So she's going to announce the gender of her and Seth's baby. So when that happens, this is going to bring Seth Rollins out. And Seth Rollins is supposedly supposed to turn baby face again. Okay. Now, when I say this you're going to understand here in a minute. So he's going to turn baby face, all right? Becky will also reveal when she is going to return to the ring. Now, Vince wants her to return to the ring around January, around the Royal Rumble. Well, Becky's not having this baby until December. So that's leaving a month between her having the baby and the Royal Rumbles at the end of January.
It'd be too hard to get back
See,
in
it's
the shit.
exactly. So, but they are going to bring Becky back, but not right. They're going to bring her back probably at the Rumble, but not in a match like that. But after that, they're supposed to bring her back like every 2 weeks to come back and wrestle until WrestleMania is when she's going to be back full time. I'm hearing. So Becky Lynch is supposed to be back full time by WrestleMania, but now key word is Seth Rollins is supposed to be turning face here, you guys. You guys are going to find out here in a minute why I say that. Now, next rumor is Otis. He's the Money in the Bank champion, right? This whole thing with Morrison and the Miz trying, they send Mandy off of Raw, and they got this. They're trying to take this championship or this briefcase off of Otis. Vince McMahon to put the briefcase on Otis just for some kind of entertainment value. He's not going to let Otis cash in his title. I heard that. There's no way Otis is going to cash it in to get it. So what's going to happen is since Mandy's on Raw now, Otis somehow is going to end up giving the Money in the Bank championship not to Miz or Morrison, but he's going to give it to his girlfriend, and she's going to use it for Raw, and she's going to cash in on Asuka for WWE Raw Championship. Now, this is what I'm hearing, because they want Otis and Mandy to break up. So Mandy's going to give Otis a kiss on the cheek after Otis gives her the Money in the Bank championship or the contract. That's going to be the end of that. Otis and Tucker's going back to tag team, and Mandy is going to use that cash in to cash in on Asuka. That's what I'm hearing. Now, if that happens, what if that happens before Clash of the Champions? What if Mandy comes out of Clash of the Champions as the Raw Women's Champion beats Asuka? This is a lot to take in. Look at Ryan's thinking. I got a little stir in here. It's a lot to take in.
What if Otis uses that to bring Mandy back? How about that?
But he could. That's very well. But see, I'm just telling you what the rumor is.
She cashes in on Bailey.
Well, I don't know.
I'm still ticked Otis has that briefcase in the first place. AJ was right there. I still am fired up that he has it.
Right. But the rumor is Mandy's supposed to cash in the championship or the briefcase against Asuka and win the Raw Championship. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But now we're going to get to the next rumor. Come Survivor Series, you have Team WWE. They have them going against Team Retribution, you guys. Now, WWE, Vince McMahon does not have a long-term plan for Retribution. He never had. Never did. He's brought these guys in to cause havoc just for some entertainment. So after WWE, Team WWE, beats Retribution at Survivor Series, and this is how they're going to beat Retribution, because we're bringing 4 guys in back from NXT up to the main roster for Survivor Series. And these 4 guys are my boys. Undisputed Era is set to debut on the main roster before Survivor Series to help Team WWE. And speaking of that, they're bringing back Undisputed Era to the main roster to be baby faces. They're going to be good. I don't know how well that's going to work, but everybody is liking the whole Kyle O'Reilly thing being good, so I don't know. But yeah, they're talking about Undisputed Era coming back to be on Team WWE to help beat Retribution. And after that happens, Retribution is set to split apart. And this is what's going to happen. Mia Yim's going to go her way. Double D's going to go his way. There's certain people in Retribution's going to be back to being singles wrestlers. And Dio Madden. All them guys.
You're talking about them not having, or Vince not having a long-term plan.
Yeah.
I heard that the second they all showed up with those masks on, as soon as it was over, they were the laughing stock of the whole back room.
This is
and
why.
Since they had those masks on,
especially
I
Slapjack.
have seen almost everybody from CM Punk to you name it has ridiculed each and every one of them.
Yeah, dude.
So
big time.
I mean, you want to talk about dropping the ball, because 2 of those people, Mia Yim and
Double D,
Dominic, were amazing in NXT.
And Dio Madden, he's not slouch either, man.
Their wrestling skills were bar none. And then you bring them out. Then you bring them out to look like clowns.
Yeah.
Literally clowns.
Dominic Dijakovic, did you see the way he looked?
That's just another example of how horrible.
You got Mercedes Martinez and Mia Yim.
Horrible their ideas are.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, this was a total disaster.
Yeah. So I think Retribution, the whole thing is not going to work. It's done and over with now. So it comes Survivor Series. Team WWE is going to get rid of Team Retribution. It's going to be done. And like I said, Mercedes, Mia, Double D, who gives a fuck about Shane Dorn, Dio Madden, these guys are going to go off their own ways again. So that's going to be that.
I think
the funniest mask to me is Shane Thorne's mask.
Oh, man.
You got that hockey mask you can go buy at a Walmart for.
That's the one that CM Punk was roasting on, wasn't it?
$15. $15.
I think for
That's all I
Survivor
gotta say.
Series, if you want the money, it's NXT versus Raw versus SmackDown again. Like that there's the top.
I think it should do that, but the rumor is that Vince is going to bring up Undisputed Era as baby faces.
And see, I don't mind them being brought up, but
Are
right
they
now
gonna-
you were teasing a story
I know.
where Kyle O'Reilly was a face, and you had him getting or defending
But-
people that weren't.
What is Takeover? Is,
So-
is Takeover before Survivor Series?
Generally, yeah.
So if that Takeover is before Survivor Series, maybe that's if Kyle O'Reilly. Well, we know he's probably going to lose against Finn Balor. After that's over, the next night is going to be Survivor Series. So that's probably when they're going to bring Undisputed Era to Survivor Series to be the mystery for WWE.
Or if
You know,
you
main
do
roster.
that, just have Retribution beat up whoever is supposed to be on Team WWE, and then have them fill in for 4 people that are hurt.
I
or
absolutely
whatever.
hate the thought of Undisputed Era going up to the main roster.
Is Vince going to even use them right? See, I hate that too.
Sanity,
Alistair Black,
great.
saying, everybody. It's everybody they brought up, they just ruined, I think.
Yeah.
Well, Shinsuke, he's got a tag team title with Cesaro. I mean, but,
Cesaro
Asuka,
had
she's
his
the
own.
women's champion. Cesaro's fucking
Shinsuke
badass,
was
dude.
somebody that could sell out an entire crowd.
Well, yeah.
Now you say Shinsuke, like, who?
Yeah. Yeah. Shinsuke, when he first started, man, everybody was jamming to his tune, just, they loved seeing him. So entertaining. And now they just, they're kind of like jobbing him off a little bit, but they're not. He's still tag team champion, but I don't know. That's a little weird. Next thing I got is the most interesting thing of all you guys here. That dude, I'm telling you what. Paul Heyman. This whole Roman Reigns thing.
Wobble
Paul
Robbers?
Heyman, dude. I'm telling you right now. This thing is not working out. Well, they say it's not working out, but see, it's a setup. I'm telling you right now. This whole thing with Jey Uso and Roman Reigns, if they do the finger of doom, whatever they're going to do, I don't know what they're going to do.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I would lose it.
Which is probably going to be fine, and if they do that, it's probably going to set the bloodline team that we talked about with the Usos and Roman and all that crap. Paul Heyman was set to turn on Roman Reigns for a returning star that Heyman's going to manage. And guess what? It's not Brock Lesnar. CM Punk has been in contact with Vince McMahon and WWE. He is coming back. This is what we're hearing, man. This is a rumor. CM Punk is going to be with Paul Heyman once again as his advocate. And CM Punk is going to be taking the Universal title off of Roman Reigns. All right? Some in the near future here. After this Clash of Champions, probably before Survivor Series. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe after Survivor Series. But I'm telling you why this is going to happen. They're saying that CM Punk is going to beat Roman Reigns for the title with Paul Heyman. This is going to set up a match. Universal Champion CM Punk defending the title against a babyface Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Okay? Orton, new WWE champion, coming down the road. Because somehow they're going to let him beat Drew McIntyre, defending the title against Edge. That's another rumored match. Roman Reigns, his main event match at WrestleMania is against his cousin, The Rock. This is it. This is the whole setup. This is what they got so far. Roman versus The Rock, Rollins versus Punk, Edge, and Orton. What do you guys think about this crap?
Oh, there you go, Fred.
I think it'd be very entertaining. I think it's a step in the right direction, but I don't.
If they bring Punk back,
I just have a hard time believing it.
but if you guys remember, shots have been fired back and forth between Rollins and Punk. Whether it's been on the show, what was Punk's show with Renee? Backstage Pass, and online they've been throwing shots at one another because, of course, AJ and Becky. I don't know what's going to happen. Now, this is the thing: if AJ comes back with Punk, and Becky's going to come back towards WrestleMania full time, are they going to put Becky against AJ?
Milf versus Milf.
Oh my God, man! Can you imagine this? Punk defending the Universal title against Seth Rollins, a babyface Seth Rollins. That's why Becky Lynch is supposed to come back and make a feel-good moment and make Seth Rollins come out and come out to be a babyface. Roman versus The Rock. That's rumored. They want that on Shaw vs. Hobbs. You guys watch that movie? Of course, he was in the movie with his cousin, The Rock. That was interesting. As a matter of fact, I just got to watch that a couple days ago. I thought it was a really good movie. But yeah, so there you go. Tell me what you guys think about that. What do you think about it, man? Roman and The Rock and
Well,
Seth.
you went into quite a bit. The first part, I'll believe it when I see it.
Joe with Punk and Raw.
Yeah, I think that's just. I really think they screwed up and burned a lot of bridges with him.
But they're
So I'll believe that when I see it.
they are supposedly supposed to be in
the,
contact.
The Orton and Edge thing I've heard.
Yeah.
I think I discussed it in a video.
Yes, you did.
Hopefully you guys watch sometime.
Yeah.
And even the Rock and Roman thing I've heard too. But like I said, man, the whole Punk thing, no matter how you want to write them in, I'll believe it when I see him actually on the show. I'm not talking a backstage show. I'm talking about in the ring, actually wrestling
But see,
for that company.
if Punk does sign the deal with WWE, which he's rumored to be in talks right now, Fox told Vince that they want CM Punk on SmackDown. So there you go. And the Universal Championship is on SmackDown. So is Paul Heyman. So this could set up something special, man. Set up a big surprise for WWE fans. But if they need to wait to do this until they got an audience, dude. Until they got the big pop. Because you don't want to bring CM Punk back on the fucking Thunderdome, dude. Get that shit out of it. You know what I'm saying? No way. Don't do that.
There would be a lot of this people.
Oh my God, don't do that. But when can you imagine the first night of a full arena, Vince McMahon pulls that shit out of his fucking car, of his ass, CM Punk
that might be their only saving grace.
Holy
if
shit,
If you want
dude.
to talk about a ratings war, that might be your only saving grace at this point in time. Because still yet, some of your Mondays and Fridays are still sucking.
So how about this? What if Otis, knowing he's going to lose the lawsuit, sells the briefcase to CM Punk for a honey baked ham?
There you go.
or night with AJ.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd rather have Mandy.
I would too, but of course, I'm a big Mandy Rose fan. But man, it's interesting, man. Tell me what you guys think about this, man. And ever since they put Paul Heyman with Roman Reigns, I didn't feel it. I'm not feeling it. But the rumor is Vince McMahon did this for a reason, because he's been in contact with CM Punk, and they're very close. I'm hearing to making some kind of deal. So Vince McMahon put Paul Heyman with Roman Reigns just for this reason, so they can have Paul Heyman turn on Roman and help CM Punk beat Roman Reigns for the title.
I will say this much. If they're trying to keep it a secret and he signs, the first person to leak is getting fired. No doubt.
I'm getting fired because I just leaked it on your asses. But yeah, you're right though. Whoever works for WWE, whoever leaked this rumor, man.
I mean, even if somebody says, "Hey, he signed," and he
Dude.
ends up showing up, that person, I wouldn't want to be.
No.
I think it's all speculation.
It could be
honestly.
speculation, but you know what else is speculation, man? Last year's Royal Rumble, everybody speculated Edge was coming back. No one believed it. And guess what? As soon as that "You Think You Know Me" music hit, the crowd went fucking bananas, dude. And I want to say this a couple years back, WrestleMania. Who shows up? The Hardy Boys. You know what I'm saying? After getting their asses handed to them the night before at an independent show against the Young Bucks. There you go. So, anything could happen. Who knows? But like you said, this could be WWE's only saving grace. If this rumor is true, bring back CM Punk to do this whole thing.
Yeah, I would wait till after the Thunderdome shit and get a live audience.
Yeah, you definitely have to do this, man. I'm telling you. Don't do it before the Thunderdome. You don't
What's
want
the
that.
next? Is the next pay-per-view Survivor Series?
After the Clash of Champions is October. Yep. November is Survivor Series right there around the corner. So that's Retribution.
Is it Hell in a Cell? What's the next one?
And then December is, I think, Hell in a Cell, I think. Because January, Royal Rumble, guys.
What's the October one? Is that Hell in a Cell?
Clash of Champions.
I was thinking of
tomorrow's
September.
September.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
When is October? I wish it was Halloween Havoc. Can you imagine
I
that?
thought October was Hell in a Cell.
It might be. October might be Hell in a Cell. That means November
If you know
will be.
what October is,
Just let us know. 'Cause we don't know. So if Hell in a Cell is in October, we all know November is Survivor Series. December is who knows. Christmas
used to be-
Massacre.
It used to be December to Dismember.
That's
Oh, that was
ECW.
recently, yeah. December used
They
to be
are.
Armageddon. Armageddon.
Yeah, Armageddon was, but who knows?
All right.
We no mercy.
All right, that's-
I don't know. We do know January is going to be, of course, Royal Rumble. But you guys,
TLC.
let us know what you guys think about these rumors, man. What do you guys think about this whole concept? About everything I just said. What do you guys think about the whole Otis thing, Mandy, about the whole briefcase, her signing or cashes in against Asuka, about CM Punk coming back, maybe line himself with Paul Heyman once again to defeat Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship? Which they need to do, not in the Thunderdome, live audience. I'm thinking Seth Rollins turning babyface, the whole Becky Lynch thing coming back to make an appearance. Make Seth Rollins turn babyface because the gender of the baby, that's a feel good moment. Vince says he wants Becky to come back to do that, to turn Seth babyface once again. And then of course the whole Roman versus Rock thing coming to WrestleMania. Speaking of that, I'm hearing that Ronda Rousey's back in the ring training. She's supposed to make her return. I'm hearing. So,
Not a WWE rumor, but I did see a post from Chris Statlander that says she is on her way back.
which I would like to see that because Chris Statlander is actually one of my favorite female AEW stars, dude. I would lick chocolate off anything on that girl's body. But anyway, we're going to get...
Well, yeah.
Boop. Boop.
And then, yeah.
But yeah, so if you guys got anything you guys want to add to any of this? Just 11 fine rumors that I had?
Oh,
Which is a lot.
touched on it.
I touched on a lot of stuff here, man.
We touched in on it.
If you took a restroom break, don't worry. We are still here.
Yeah.
The tape's still rolling.
So, tell me what you guys think about the whole Miro debut, if you guys liked it or not, if you guys thought it was a disaster. A lot of people did, a lot of people didn't. They liked it. The whole Florida, they entered the phase 3 thing about reopening the state, so therefore, against WWE and AEW, both, things to bring back to public, ways to bring back to public. So we won't have this stupid Thunderdome shit no more. Maybe AEW could bring back more of a crowd into their whole thing, which Vince is supposed to do first. How much think about maybe Bo Dallas returning, or Samoa Joe, or Robert Roode, man. Who knows who's going to NXT? Who do you think is going? Is it going to be Summer Rae, Eva Marie, or Carmella, the female that's been posting our thing?
Kelly, I heard that one.
Well, Kelly, I'm hearing she's having babies with a new boyfriend, so I'm not really sure about that. And of course, like I said, the team WWE Undisputed Era is supposed to be making their way up to the main roster, which I hope they don't screw up. Oh my God, don't screw up Undisputed Era, dude. They're probably the best thing you got in NXT, and they're gonna bring them up to the main roster. Holy crap, dude! That's gonna ruin everything. Braun Strowman, I did not touch on this. Braun Strowman is supposed to come back or leave SmackDown come the draft that's coming up pretty soon. This is what I didn't touch on the show.
Hey,
Braun Strowman is leaving SmackDown because if you guys noticed he was on the Raw Underground fighting Davocado, whatever his name was, I don't know. But I'm hearing Shane McMahon is going to be managing Braun Strowman pretty soon. Shane McMahon is going to be Braun Strowman's manager. So they're in draft. Expect Braun Strowman to go over to Raw, and another rumor is Seth Rollins is getting drafted to SmackDown, thus setting up the CM Punk Seth Rollins match at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship. There you go. So that's the rumor. The draft is coming up. We don't know when though. They even say when the draft is coming up. Is it next month?
I haven't heard it.
No.
I don't
Sometime in October, I'm hearing the draft is coming up. So we'll have to find out. That's your guys' rumors, man, right here. And anything from you, for Chubbs, for my boy Ryan. Thank you guys so much for joining us right here. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell button up there so you get all of our post notifications, so you get all our videos. And until next time, you guys, next week we'll have some more rumors, I'm sure. For Ryan, for Chubbs, for me. Jason, we're coming to your gym. Get ready. We'll see you guys right back here on the corner.